Tim. So I think
Oh, sorry.
so thank you for your question. I think your question is valid, and obviously Dr. Fauci is a world-renowned immunologist, and a lot of the data that they originally gave us was theoretical, because coronavirus is a new virus. We've studied coronavirus since the 70s. Coronavirus was...
we've studied different coronaviruses. This one is novel. Like SARS is a form of coronavirus, MERS is a form of coronavirus.
Sure.
We've studied different types, but this one is new. So with all due respect, again, we haven't studied this virus.
But if you let me finish... So every year, according to your argument that you just made, every year...
Not an argument, just a question.
Every year when we get the flu, it's a new flu virus, correct?
Correct.
But 99% of it is flu, correct? The way viruses change, they undergo mutations through their DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. There are different types of mutations which either cause increased virulence, and more likely decreased virulence, meaning how dangerous a virus is. So when coronavirus was, we've been studying coronavirus since the 70s. And this type of coronavirus that came out was first and foremost transmissible through human beings, and that was new. And I think any time you have something new in the medical community, I've been a doctor for 26 years. Anytime you have something new in the community, the medical community, it sparks fear. And I would have done what Dr. Fauci did, so we both would have initially. Because the first thing you do is you want to make sure you limit liability and limit deaths. And I think what they did was brilliant initially. But, looking at theories and models, which is what these folks use, is very different than the way the actual virus presents itself throughout communities. And there's different communities we're talking about here. Bakersfield, a lot more widespread than Manhattan. Very, very different. So you can't really... theory and reality are not always the same, and that's what Dr. Erickson is presenting. It's not about being right or wrong. Medicine, what they teach us is you practice medicine. I'm learning every day, so is Dr. Erickson. We all learn every day. It's not about being right, who's wrong. It's not a basketball game, who made the basket, who didn't. It's about looking at trends and saying, hey, we're not seeing what they've been talking about for the past 6 to 8 weeks. We've crippled the economy. There's a lot of domestic issues going on. Is social isolation warranted for the healthy?
So I understand that you guys are seeing drawing different conclusions from the same data. Why is that? That's my question.
Because we're actually seeing the patients. Dr. Fauci hasn't seen a patient for 20 years. I'm just saying, it's in general, a lot of the figureheads are not... It's like the general contractor versus the sub. He's not seeing patients. He's in an ivory tower. And we have a world of respect for him. He's a world-renowned immunologist. Two different things. He's an academic. We've dealt with academics all of our life. I did surgery at USC in Loma Linda, all academics. But academics and reality is two different things. So we're just presenting our data and our opinion as medical professionals in this community.
I was going to say, so you're not necessarily talking about a community in Manhattan, which obviously is much
well, I haven't been to Manhattan for 20 years, right? Yeah.
So let me ask this. So, I mean, in your professional expertise, both of you guys very, prominent here in the community, why do you think we are taking these measures? Why do you think that, Governor Gavin Newsom, why do you think he's taking these measures to have California being on a strict shutdown right now?
Well, again, as a leader, you listen to the people around you, and they make decisions on different timelines. And so Gavin Newsom has